Okay, so today we're doing a little bit of a ranking here. Star Wars movies and Star Wars shows. So, I really don't know what I'm putting up on top. Maybe we start looking for the worst. What would be the worst? Not. It wouldn't be the Force Awakens. Maybe I'd say Resistance was the worst. I really could not get in the Resistance. I was like, oh, well, it might be cool. I heard from people like, maybe like some kids that don't care and you throw it on, they might be okay with Star Wars Resistance. I was like, well, maybe it'll be good like Rebels. I'll give it a chance. Nah, I I couldn't. Um, Revenge of the Sith. That deserves like Grandmaster, I think. Revenge of the Sith is like one of those movies where it was just mind blowing when I watched it in theaters as a kid, and just the opening scene of that movie is like wow. Amongst other things, the themes and the transformation of Anakin Skywalker, the Darth Vader, the seeing the Death Star at the end, the battle between Obi-Wan and him on Mustafar. It's just there's so many things I could go on about for Revenge of the Sith. I think it does deserve the Grand Master spot. Um, The Last Jedi. I mean, The Last Jedi wasn't terrible. Neither was The Rise of Skywalker. Like they just weren't like to me, objectively. I'd say if that's the right word, objectively. Um, I would say that like they aren't bad movies, but they aren't very good Star Wars movies. Like if you're to hold them to other Star Wars movies, it's kind of eh. Um, I'll give the Clone Wars series. I'll give council member only because there's like a lot of episodes that were I don't know, like droid episodes. Chase. Um, the Chase episodes. There's a number of different episodes that weren't really what I was looking for, but overall the series is really cool. So yeah, I would give it near a top spot. Council member. Um, hmm. Star Wars Rebels I really like too. I'll put Rebels up there in Master because it was almost as good as the Clone Wars, but I wouldn't put it like Clone Wars level. Um, what else? Are we missing movies from this list? One. Oh no, there's six. Uh, This is where it starts to get a little more confusing as to where I put these. The Empire Strikes Back is really just... It's a really important movie for this, for the Skywalker saga. I mean, I want to put it as council member. Like, it wasn't my absolute favorite. Like, I really like Revenge of the Sith, but I really liked a lot in The Empire Strikes Back, all the way from the Hoth scenes, Luke Skywalker having to get away from the... Why can't I think of the name of the creature? I feel like any other time I could remember it. The cave yeti creature. Forgetting what his name is. But all the way to Han Solo getting frozen in carbonite, Luke Skywalker and his duel with Darth Vader, the reveal of, "No, I am your father." No! It can't be true! I don't know, it's just iconic. Return of the Jedi is up there too. Like, it's either... Like, it was a really good... I don't know if I hold it on the same as Empire. Maybe around the same as Empire. 'Cause yeah, like, Return of the Jedi, obviously it's a... Well, the original conclusion where Darth Vader comes back to the light and there's the show off with the Emperor, the second Death Star battle, which is pretty cool. I like how they like go inside the Death Star to like make it blow up. They're like flying through it. There were things about it that seemed a little like kind of cheesy at times, but it was forgivable because of all the cool stuff in the movie. Like, I really like how Luke basically he seems a lot more wiser and built up than he was in Empire Strikes Back, because he literally just started learning from Yoda in Empire Strikes Back. So it was nice to see Luke kind of more Jedi-like in Return of the Jedi. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about like the beginning where they're saving Han Solo from Jabba the Hutt. That was really cool. The barge and all that. How he signals R2 to shoot his lightsaber out from him, and then he just like grabs his lightsaber and starts slicing. It's pretty good. I like that. Episode 4. Put up there with Master, only because it was the first, and it was really excellent. I love A New Hope. I grew up with those ones before Revenge of the Sith or any of the prequels started in the theaters, so I'm always going to hold it highly. But at the same time, it was the beginning of our hero's journey. Like, it wasn't really... It was starting the build-up, it was introducing exciting things, but I'd say that Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi are a little more... They're building off of what the first movie did, and I don't know. I feel more strongly about them personally, I guess. Attack of the Clones I'll put on as night. Episode 1 I'll put as Padawan. So episode 2 I put as night because there's a lot of like Padme, Anakin drama, love stuff going on. I don't know. It was alright, but it definitely wasn't any Revenge of the Sith per se, which I gave the Grandmaster spot to. Jango Fett was really cool to see in there. The father of Boba Fett. The Clone Army. Actually, I wanna almost move up. I almost want to move it up because the Count Dooku and Count Dooku versus Yoda though, and Anakin losing his hand, the Count Dooku, and I just feel like it's more important than Night. I don't know. Maybe we'll change that later, maybe we won't. I don't know. We'll put it as night, but... Mandalorian. Solo. Solo we'll put as Padawan. Because it wasn't terrible, but... I don't like the look of the actor. The actor didn't look Harrison Ford enough. He didn't really have the chops to pull off Harrison Ford all that well, I think. I don't know. Like, Solo was meh. It was alright, but it was meh. It's one of those new Disney movies. I'll put Rogue One around the same. I wasn't all that interested in Rogue One, but it was alright. That Darth Vader scene is pretty cool. So. The Force Awakens. I'll give Night, just because it was an okay start to the new trilogy. It mostly mimicked and mirrored A New Hope. That's why it's under A New Hope. Like, they made Finn a really good, interesting character, but they failed to do much with him. Would have like to see his character develop a little more. I don't know. He seems like he's like force sensitive too. Like he could take on some training or something in the force. So, you know how they say like pretty well everyone's like force sensitive in some way or another. It's just some people are more stronger in the force based on midichlorians and crap like that. Midichlorian counts and yeah. The Clone Wars movie I want to put as Youngling. I didn't really like the movie too much. I didn't think it merited this like a TV show series to start because of the movie. I didn't really like Ahsoka's character when she was first introduced in the movie and the series. It wasn't until she kind of grew a little more as a character and matured a little more that it was like, okay, Ahsoka's pretty cool. I like Ahsoka. But, yeah, I didn't really care for it. The whole looking for, what was it, Jabba's son or something like that? Or, I don't even remember. I don't even really care that much about the Clone Wars movie, but the Clone Wars series was awesome. The Last Jedi. Like I said, these aren't bad movies, so like I want to put them. I don't know. I want to say night, only because like I have my issues with it too. I have my issues with it. Anybody that has issues watching this, but it wasn't a bad movie. Like and it also made sense. Like the characters. What am I trying to find here? I think Rian Johnson, he tried to make it make sense, and he tried to be real, like true to Star Wars with it, based off of where the Force Awakens ends with Luke Skywalker there. Well, why was Luke Skywalker just chilling on this planet this whole time? And it explains it well. I mean, there could be some more backstory to it that would make it make more sense for some people. Like, a lot of people, including myself, I'm not a big fan of how Luke's character changes, but he does write it in a way that makes sense. I will give him that, because he's like seen the failures so many times of his own, of the Jedi before him, and he's just kind of like, you know, and he's got that concept of if there's this overwhelming light in the galaxy, a darkness will come to oppose it, kind of. So he hides himself and cuts himself off from the Force, and that's not a bad idea. It's just, I don't know if I liked it a lot, but it was an alright movie. It was an alright movie. I'll say the same with Rise of Sky. I'll put Rise of Skywalker Padawan. May as well Knight. Like, they're both pretty bad in their own ways, but they're solid movies in other ways too. Like, I did not care for a lot of things in the Rise of Skywalker, but just watching it as a movie, it was good. It made sense. It concluded the trilogy. Would I care to see more based on it afterwards? Like in episode 10, 11, 12 based on Rey and Poe and whoever? Probably not. Probably not. But I'll put them there because they were an alright watch, and the effects and stuff were okay, and objectively, they're bad Star Wars movies, but they're alright movies. The Mandalorian, I will probably give a master, because I would say it's better than the new trilogy, but at the same time, there was things that were missing from it. I would put it up higher, but that's biased. Like, the only reason why I want to put it up higher is because of the second season, Luke Skywalker shows up, and if I'm gonna be honest, I had a little bit of an emotional response too. I wasn't expecting Luke Skywalker to actually show up, and then it was building up to him coming, and it was like, no way. No way. Like, chills down your spine, like, goosebump, hairs sticking off your arms, standing straight up. You're like, Luke Skywalker? Is it Luke? So, like, that was pretty awesome, but, I mean, the rest of the series, it's good. The series is good, but I don't think it deserves Council Member Grand Master, per se. Is there anything I want to change about this? I'd say that's pretty much it. What the hell is Star Stable? I just seen that now. It's like, no, I don't want to play now. Like, get out of here. I don't care about Star Stable. Yeah, I think that's my tier list right there. We got Revenge of the Sith as Grandmaster. Council Member would be Clone Wars, the series. Empire Strikes Back. Return of the Jedi. Under Master we have Rebels. We have A New Hope. And Mandalorian. Under Knight we have Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. We have The Force Awakens. We have The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker. Under Padawan we have Episode 1. Oh yeah, did I even explain Episode 1? Like, I love Episode 1. I love the music and everything to it, but it was a lot of, like, the childish kid Anakin and stuff like that that I wasn't as into as the other movies. It serves an important purpose as, like, a plot point and stuff like that. But would I rather watch Kid Anakin, or would I rather watch adult Anakin who is, like, very much so turning towards the dark side? I think the second one sounds more appealing to me personally. But yeah, so under Padawan we have The Phantom Menace, Solo, a Star Wars movie, or a Star Wars story, and Rogue One. Under Younglings we have Rebels, Resistance, which I really didn't care for. I thought it was trash. And Star Wars The Clone Wars, the movie, which I didn't really care for much myself. So, I don't know, if you have any kind of disagreements with this tier list, let me know. Put it in the comment respectfully, and yeah. I'd be happy to see that and see what you guys think about. Maybe you have a differing opinion on something that I said, and you want to elaborate on that. That's cool. Your comments are much welcomed. If you like this, like and subscribe. Maybe we'll check out some more tier lists at some time. So yeah. Until next time, have a good day. Take care of yourself. Like and subscribe. See you later.